Hello, I am Jenna Jones, and welcome to Movie Gander's Hot Movie and TV News Podcast. Disney Plus subscribers in the UK and Ireland will soon be able to see practically every live-action Spider-Man movie. Except for a few notable exclusions, the Disney Plus library features practically every film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because the films are distributed by Sony, the whole John Watts Spider-Man trilogy is missing from the streamer, along with The Incredible Hulk. However, Disney Plus subscribers in the United Kingdom and Ireland will soon be able to see almost all of the web slingers' live-action adventures. From June 17th, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, and Spider-Man: Homecoming will all be available on Disney Plus. The status of Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and Spider-Man: No Way Home has yet to be determined by Disney, but the fact that the other 5 films will be available on Disney Plus is a huge win for Disney. And in other Disney Plus news, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie will be streaming from the 22nd of June, which is a faster than normal release to its platform following its theatrical release. Abandoned, a new horror film starring Emma Roberts about a house with a horrific past, is released on video on demand rental on the 17th of June in the US, and the 24th of June in the UK. Emma Roberts rose to prominence in the horror genre as a regular on the anthology series American Horror Story. Her latest film, Abandoned, is a continuation of that tradition on the big screen. Spencer Squire directs. His acting career has also taken off in recent years, and this is only his second film as a director. Abandoned is a film about a young couple with a newborn who wants to get away from the city. Strange things begin to happen as they intentionally move into an old home with a horrific past. In other news, Sony Pictures is developing the science fiction thriller Omega, with Mortal Kombat director Simon McQuoid attached to direct. Omega is a film set in rural Texas about a despondent young woman who gets more than she bargained for when she meets a mysterious stranger with a reality-warping power who throws her into a dark underworld with ancient beginnings. She must learn to harness her newly acquired power and uncover who she truly is as she is pursued by a secret elite team of professional hitmen. We can expect some hard-hitting, no-holds-bar, spectacular action and fight scenes to be popping out on the screen. Blair Butler is aboard to rewrite the script, from an original spec by David M. Crabtree. She is best known for writing the supernatural horror Polaroid and the slasher film Hellfest. Butler also produced the Hulu series Hellstrom and wrote The Bride, which will be released in August via Sony Screen Gems. No word yet on who might be cast in the sci-fi thriller, but the production is still in its very early days. As for the Mortal Kombat sequel, a director has not yet been announced, but it is thought that McQuoid will not return. Monstrous, the supernatural thriller starring Christina Ricci and directed by Chris Sivertson, who is known for directing the movie All Cheerleaders Die, will be available for digital download in the UK on Monday, July 11, 2022. Laura, Christina Ricci, and her 7-year-old son Cody, Santini Barnard, face a horrifying new terror as they flee her abusive ex-husband and try to start a new life in an idyllic and lonely lakeside farmhouse. Their physical and emotional well-being are pushed to the brink by a terrifying monster in the lake, which threatens their fragile life. This horror film is a mashup, supernatural horror, 50s period piece, family drama, creature feature, psychological thriller, but above all, it's a character study, according to director Chris Sivertson. He says, "It's hard to talk about Monstrous without mentioning the sublime Christina Ricci. She gives a terrific performance and carries the film on her shoulders the entire time." Neil Patrick Harris has joined the cast of Russell T Davies' new era of Doctor Who for the show's 60th anniversary episodes in 2023, joining David Tennant as the returning 10th Doctor, alongside Catherine Tate as Donna Noble and the introduction of Ncuti Gatwa as the 14th Doctor and Heartstoppers' Yasmin Finney as Rose, who plays Donna's daughter in the show. Neil Patrick Harris is playing the Doctor's most deadly foe to date according to Russell T Davies as the Celestial Toymaker. Last seen in episodes aired in April 1966, the Toymaker is an eternal being of infinite power who sets games and traps for the unwary so that they become his playthings. Filming is currently underway for the 60th anniversary specials. But before this hits our screens, Jodie Whittaker bows out as the 13th Doctor later this year in an epic final special episode, set to air during the British Broadcasting Corporation's centenary celebrations in October 2022. In her final episode, in which we expect her to regenerate, the Doctor will face the Master, the Daleks and the Cybermen together for the first time. Classic companions, Ace played by Sophie Aldred and Tegan Jovanka, played by Janet Fielding, return for this special 90-minute episode, along with Unit, and some more familiar faces from the show's history, with surprises for fans of all ages. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe and notification buttons below to ensure you do not miss out on great future content coming soon.